The problem is the quarterback. And we're going to keep coming back to that. And we can say all these different things. We could blame Vic Fangio for his one bad game. We have a $200 million offense that is supposed to be being led by a $50 million quarterback, Z. And we are being failed right before our eyes. It's not anything big of coaching. It's not any of that stuff. And I think the players are now seeing, everybody's now seeing. And the one thing I agree with Guru that he said was, I don't think anybody likes Jalen's style of play of offense.
Here's my boy Joe Whipp. What's up, Joe? How you doing, brother?
Come on, Zander. Everybody knows I'm an angel. Come on.
Yes, you are, my friend. All right, Joe, talk to me. Where are you? I saw you put something in a comment earlier. Do you want to elaborate? Do you want to go down that road? Where are you on this football team, Joe?
Well, I'm about ready to give up with this team because the offense is a cancer. It's affecting every level of the team, and you're seeing it on the field. So the defense, the Dallas game wore the defense out. So beginning of the game, there was no energy on defense. And it was like they were sleepwalking. And they were getting they got the shit kicked out of them. I mean, it was Washington, the whole defensive line was being pushed one way and pushed the other way.
And it was crazy.
One way. The whole game. It was just I don't know if I think the Cowboy game wore them out. And I would, at this point, I've become a Pumper fan. I think it's time. It's time to move on. I would give Jalen Hurts a leash this long against the Chargers. And if he comes out and plays like he did today, I'd have Tanner McKee ready to play. Because everyone keeps pointing at that Smith when he missed him on the cross. Goddard was wide open. There wasn't anyone within 20 yards of him. I could have thrown it backwards, and he could have had a touchdown. He doesn't see the field. There are, even as bad as this offense is in terms of the scheme, there are people open a lot, and he doesn't see them. Doesn't throw to them. He fixates on one guy.
Yes, he does.
And so that's why I say the offense is a cancer. Trust me, they all see it in the meetings.
Do you think Jalen's the number one? Do you think Jalen's the number one problem with the offense, or do you think it's more?
Yes, at this point, after watching some of the shit he missed today, yes, I think he's the problem, and I think they need to go to McKee. I know it's like, oh, you can't.
5 games left, Joe. 5 games left.
They could lose all 5 games the way their offense is playing now.
Dude, if we lose to the Raiders, dude, don't tell me that.
I know, but they could.
Dude, they can't lose to the Raiders.
Well, they got rid of Chip Kelly, so maybe they're going to start moving the ball. But I'm definitely concerned. I think the season it just looks like 2023 all over again.
It really does.
And that's my but Hurts is just, when you watch the film and you see, I mean, if they're dumbing down the quarterback at Conestoga High School, our local high school here, they run a more advanced offense than the Eagles are running right now. It's ridiculous. It's insane.
I don't feel like the coaches. I can't possibly believe the coaches are that dumb, right?
Well, obviously they're doing it for Hurts.
Right.
So why not have a guy like McKee, who's 6'5", who's got a really good arm, and can see the field? Give him a shot. Otherwise, we're just. I would say to Cilio, what would you rather do? Go 0-5 with Hurts, or go 1-4 with Tanner McKee? I'd rather go 1-4 with Tanner McKee. Sorry.
At least get a different look, right?
Yeah, I'm just. So what did I type in the chat?
You typed it's time to bench Jalen. That's what you typed.
I've had enough. I'm banging my head against the wall, hoping that he's going to come around, but it's the same shit all the time. And the O-line's a mess. There's no question about it. But Hurts isn't helping anybody.
All right, last question.
Well, one thing I want to point out, did you watch Caleb Williams run for that first down?
Yeah.
He was decisive. He ran hard. Do you see that with Hurts at all?
No, he's gotten a little bit conservative, with the I don't think he wants to get hurt, man.
He looks like he's running in cement. So, and then the fumble and the tush push was, I mean, the Eagles are playing their offense like it's the 2004 offensive line, and it's not the 2004 offensive line, and they have to make the adjustment, and they're not making the adjustment. That's the frustrating part of the whole thing.
Are the Eagles going to win the NFC East?
No, I think that I'm right now. I would say Dallas is going to win it. I give Jerry Jones credit. Jerry Jones traded Micah Parsons, and they got better trading Micah Parsons.
I know they did.
I've never been a big.
I tried telling John that, but he's so in love with Micah, he doesn't want to see it.
That's how it looks to me.
I agree. They got interior pressure, and that's what you build the defense on, man. Interior pressure.
To me, Micah Parsons is a one-trick pony. And when what they have up front now in Dallas with Clark and Williams, they're everyday players. They stop the run and they pressure the quarterback from the middle. That's better than just having Micah Parsons. I'm sorry. So I'm concerned because the Cowboys are playing really well and the Eagles are just. It just looks like 2023 all over again.
Tough. Joe, appreciate you, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. Hope it all went well.
Everything was great. I put my wife on an airplane. I could have been in Florida playing golf in the warm weather.
Oh, man.
This weekend, Zander. No, I had to stay home for the Eagles game.
Oh, my goodness. You got to be kidding me, Joe. All right, Joe. Good stuff, man. Appreciate it.
Take it easy, Zander.
All right, later, dude. There's Joe Whipp joining me right here on the post-game show. I think I got Mark. His camera's not there yet. But I might have Mark. Oh, I got him. There he is. Mark, are you ready to join the Thunderdome? Let's talk some football. Let's bring Mark Holmes in right now. No limit. Sorry, brother. You're getting moved to the back. Let's go. Mark Holmes joining me right here on the post-game. Mark, what's up, my friend? I've never talked to you on the air. How you doing, man?
You know what? I appreciate it, because I only talked to you about text message and all that stuff. And I hesitated. I sat here and I said, do I really want to go in here? I don't want to be, that kind of guy that's here to laugh at you guys as you fail. But, I kind of feel the need to.
Well, Mark, I think Eagles fans don't give you credit, Mark. I think you're more honest than people give you credit for. And you've been honest, and now I'm going to be honest. The Cowboys are a better football team than the Philadelphia Eagles, Mark. The Cowboys are a better team. Dak's a better quarterback.
Yeah.
Schottenheimer looks like a better coach, and he's certainly a better footballer. I mean, your defense, I get it. They were awful the first 8 weeks. They're a new team the last 3 weeks. I can't even look at that first 8 weeks. They've added this guy.
But you know what the difference is right now? Is it's not just getting Quentin Williams and Logan Wilson. The Cowboys have actually gotten healthy. And this is what I've been trying to tell people is right now you've gotten a bunch of guys who hadn't played all season. Savon Ravel, you ended up getting Ceylon Carson back. So now you've got like 5 or 6 guys that are coming in that are actually fresh. The Eagles, the biggest problem they have, and being real, Jalen Hurts has never been a great quarterback, but now they're relying on him more than ever. The running game is not there because the offensive line is beat up. The thing that I could not believe after seeing your team 2 weeks ago against the Lions, the way Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis were playing, I thought that those two guys were going to be unstoppable. To see the Bears rush for 280 some yards,
81.
I couldn't believe that shit. That was crazy. So
Mark,
I don't know if the Cowboys.
East?
I don't know. I mean, you still have some cupcake games in there. I mean, you got Washington twice. That's in the Giants. Oh no, I'm sorry, Washington twice. You've got the
Mark,
Chargers are probably the worst one
this year, dude. We were up by 21 on the Cowboys.
But it's a division game. I mean, that's Cowboys Eagles.
We just gave up 281 rushing yards to the Bears. We couldn't move the ball in that team to save our life. They're one of the worst defenses in football.
You know who the real winners are right now?
Who?
The NFL. Because with Hard Knocks starting on Monday.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay. I want you to think about that for a second. If you're a conspiracy theorist, now people are saying the Cowboys got a whole lot of breaks in the calls yesterday, right?
They did, you'll admit.
You sitting here right now, Hard Knocks. You got the Eagles crashing and burning, and you got the Cowboys coming up. It's like much watched television. If you are a conspiracy theorist, you said the NFL, this is the script that they made. You couldn't have anything better than this.
I agree with you. Man. And look, that Cowboy team, man, I think they're really playing well right now. So what do you think of Jalen Hurts then?
I've said I'm going to say the same thing I've always said. Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback if he's got help, just like anybody. You know, what's happening to Jalen Hurts is kind of what's happening with Dak Prescott throughout his career. Everybody always looks and says, Dak sucks. But if you don't have a running game, and a lot of times by the time we get to the playoffs, we don't have one. And, you know, your defense can't stop the run, it's hard to win in the NFL. And right now, he does not have that running game. When you had Saquon for 2,000 yards, that's a quarterback's best friend. And the offensive line is shit right now. I can't believe I'm saying that. From last year to this year, they don't look anywhere near the same team.
No doubt. Mark bringing some good perspective here on the Eagles. Mark, I appreciate you joining me, man. It's going to be an interesting finish to the season, dude. It really is. Maybe you're right.
Your host that was here was talking about Micah Parsons. See, here's the thing about Micah Parsons.
With Micah, dude.
Micah is an incredible player. And as much as I hate to agree with Jerry Jones, the problem with Micah is he's the type of player that needs to have a lead so you can unleash him.
Exactly.
When you get into a dogfight game where it's, running back and forth, cold weather game, playoff games, you kind of can neutralize him. And Jerry was right. Yeah, you got Micah's over there who's great, who can rush the passer. But when you've got a team that's running the ball right up the middle, he's infected. There's nothing you can do about it. And finally having a defense that can stop the middle and put pressure up the middle on the quarterback is more important than getting it from the outside.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'm not feeling too good about the Eagles right now, Mark. Not going to lie to you. I really don't. I just don't think they're that good of a team. I don't think Jalen's playing good football right now. I don't think the coaches are very good. I don't think they do anything well, Mark.
Well, here's the thing, though. This year, more than ever, from 1 week to the next, a team can look like ass and then all of a sudden get their mojo back. So I'm not counting you guys out. I've been down that road before.
We're 12 games into it, Mark. Have you seen the Eagles' offense really look good this year?
No, actually, I haven't.
No, they haven't. That's not because you're a Cowboy fan. It's because they haven't looked good.
No, they haven't. They just look like ass.
I mean, your defense looked like real ass early, but they don't anymore.
They were. That's flat out. They were. But the thing is, like with signing a guy like Giovanni and Clowney wasn't there for training camp. And so he had to get himself in shape. And, you have to look at football nowadays. You don't really hit and tackle. So you only get your real experience by actually playing. Clowney is beginning to get into a groove right now. With he had 2 sacks yesterday, and he's beginning to come along real well. And I'm still not sold on Matt Eberflus, but you see how much talent matters when you're coaching. If you don't have the guys out there to play, it doesn't matter what the fuck you're calling.
Right.
So the Cowboys, we got a rough way to try and get in because we're sitting at the 9th spot. What we have to hope for is that Chicago ends up being that team that ends up knocking down, say, Green Bay and knocking them out. And we have to still continue to play well. From 1 week to the next with the Cowboys, we can choke at any point.
Mark, they all want me to be mean to you, but I'm not going to be mean to you. You must feel good that you have the best quarterback in the East right now.
I've been consoling Philly 500.
Dude, John McMullen, who is not like he is like an object, like he's not going to glaze anybody. He put your team as 3rd in the NFC right now, the way they're playing.
You got to look at the Rams as the best. Well, right now you got to look at the Rams as the best in the NFC.
He had Rams, Packers, and then the Cowboys.
And the Packers. I'm still not Jordan Love.
I know, me and you both.
That's the weak link on it is Jordan Love.
I'm with you. Not a Jordan Love guy myself.
Now we'll find out. Of course, we got the Bears versus the Packers next week. That's going to determine a lot. So we'll find out if they're real or not. I'm still amazed that the Bears are, winning. Although the Bears didn't, Caleb Williams did not look that good. He should have had more interceptions in there. And I still can't believe he lost that game with the way he was playing.
Yeah, he completed under 50% of his passes, but they
Yeah.
ran 281. I mean, that's why they won. But all right, Mark, I appreciate you joining in, man. It's
Not a
always good to
problem,
talk
man.
to you. We love having you on every week, man.
Hey, one last thing.
What's that?
One last thing. How about them Cowboys?
I can't even be mad at him, man. Thank you, Mark. There's Mark joining me right here, man. Gotta love Mark. We appreciate all the time he gives us, man. He's a busy guy. He's got a great big channel. We do appreciate you. Mark, I love you, buddy, man. I thank you, brother. Let's go to No Limit. Get back to the Eagles fans who are all fired up. Let's go to No Limit. He's not happy. No Limit.
Bro, you can,
All right,
bro,
ready?
you
No
can hear
Limit.
me.
Let me set some parameters for you.
Bro, you can hear. Hold on. Wait. Whoa. Before you get into the parameters, can you hear me when I say this?
I can hear you.
Fuck you, Mark Holmes. That's all I'm gonna say. Now go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I love Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes is a good guy.
I love him too.
Hey,
He a great podcaster.
No Limit. Last week, you joined this show. Okay. I had my editors pull the data. Every third word you dropped was an F-bomb.
Yeah.
Keep it on the rails today, my friend.
I got you, bro.
All right, what'd you make of the game?
Listen.
You have a lot on your mind. Oh, you went.
Oh
man.
my God. You see this? I got four pages. Four pages of just saying what was going on. And I'm not gonna try to like waste a whole bunch of y'all time.
No, you're good. I'm good. I'm not going anywhere, bro. I'm not in a rush.
The funniest thing is that this first thing, I don't know if y'all can see this. It starts as hold on. I'm gonna try to like so y'all can't glare.
Never gonna work. Oh, there you go.
You see that? You see that first?
Jalen's fault, down 7, underthrow, fumbles.
All right, come on, but you're not gonna be able to read this ain't right, bro.
Listen,
the only reason I broke this down like this is because my first thing is that, bro, we was down 7 at halftime with almost 150 yards allowed rushing and stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm over here like everybody's trying to give a cop out to Jalen Hurts and this offense today, bro. Everybody watched the same first half as I did. You seen that offense that the Bears had just completely like as soon as they got on the field, you seen the first drive.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen if you just kept giving them the ball and stuff like that? You mean you know that they're going to be able to run the ball, and the funniest thing is I had company over and I was saying to them that Caleb Williams is going to end up giving us this game if we make him pass the ball. We never made him pass the ball. So I already knew that this game wasn't going to end well. My second thing about Jalen Hurts is that almost every deep ball that I've seen Jalen Hurts throw this year has been underthrown.
Inaccurate. I said that earlier.
And that's a real big problem. Like last week, we almost got Devontae Smith hurt because you wanted to underthrow it to him on that big play,
bro.
And that's what I'm saying. This week, like you got all these underthrown balls, and I'm like, Jalen, I can't keep giving you this benefit of the doubt. My third staple on this notepad is that, bro, Jalen Hurts has 2 fumbles on touch pushes.
One of them.
These aren't fumble snaps.
Yeah.
These are touch pushes. This is like a QB sneak that you're fumbling on. How? 2 of them. Like you're lucky the Chiefs didn't get that call, which should have been the same call as today.
Was that the Chiefs game? I thought it was the Lions game.
No, it was the Chiefs game. It was the Chiefs game that they had that fumble where I don't know who it was, but they literally took the ball away from Jalen Hurts. And it definitely wasn't the Lions. It was definitely the Chiefs game.
I don't remember, so I would know. Yeah, that's fine.
They took the ball away from Jalen Hurts before they called the play dead, but they called it dead, so it wasn't a fumble. This is your second fumble on the touch push. I don't know what ball security you have, but every time people seem like they can punch it out, strip it, take it away from you, you give the ball up as these aren't interceptions. These are fumbles.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like beating him up on that too much because just his turnovers few and far between, though. You know, they are.
I give him the benefit of, but those we can't give it because today.
Dude, that fumble changed the game because they were driving down there, remember, to take the lead. I think it was 10-9 at that point. Might have been 16.
Yeah, it was 10-9. No, it was 10-9. It was exactly what you said. We was going to go up. I'm gonna like skip a couple of the staples that I have because I gotta give a couple of apologies to me and the people in this group chat. I gotta give apology to you. I'm gonna give an apology to you, Zander. I'll give an apology to you. Look, hold on. I gotta go through this.
That's all right.
I gotta give an apology to Underdog. That's the first motherfucker. You know I gotta give an apology to him. I'm gonna give an apology to Brandon. I gotta give an apology to Pumper. You already know how it goes. Steven Paparo, Ned, Claryvoy, Brandon Lewis.
Oh my!
I gotta go through all these names. There's one name I'm forgetting. He was on the show last week. I'm sorry.
Josh,
I was lost.
That's probably who you're thinking. Josh.
Yeah, Josh Herman. I was lost last week. But today I'm found. I don't know what I was watching from Jalen Hurts as a quarterback, bro. I'm gonna be real. Like, I'll give him benefit of the doubt.
Do you think he's in a slump, or do you think this is just a player? Because that's a big difference.
I really want to say it's a slump, but the funniest thing is I can't give him the benefit of the doubt of a slump. Like, this is 4 years in a row where you're having a shit ton of games. It's like evidence to say that, like, bro, you're not consistent. Even in the games where we're going up, like last week when I told you we was up 21 points, bro, how many games have you ever seen we was up 3 scores or we was up a bunch of games or a bunch of points in the last like 3 years that we really pulled off and we put 40 points on teams? We never do.
I know.
We never fucking do. It's like we'll be up 21, 20, however many points, and we'll let a team come back. I can't keep giving the benefit of the doubt to Jalen Hurts when this is the offense that we gotta deal with every single week, every single year. I can't keep giving him the benefit of the doubt. I got so many funny bullet points. Yo, I swear to God, I got the joke with Susan J Mac. That joke was Susan J Mac went crazy on this joke. I swear to God, that was a Bob Lane. That was a strategized Bob Lane conflict, bro.
You think so? You think Bob Lang had a hit out on Sills? He wanted to make him look bad or something?
Bro, you see how J-Mac was defensive in that, bro?
Emotional.
He was defensive for no reason. Like, bro, anybody that saw that game, bro, could tell, like, oh, the Bears did have 250, bro. At a point, before that last touchdown, it was 17-9, bro. They had like 200 yards already rushing into the game, bro. That game wasn't like a crazy like blowout. Right. That offense is really what you want to blame if you really want to look at this offense. I got one thing about that about the play calling that I really do want to shit on. We had multiple 4th and 3s that is like, for 4 years I've never seen Nick Sirianni just punt as many as like them 4th.
No confidence in this offense.
That's what I'm saying. I'm over here like either he has no confidence in Jalen Hurts or he has no confidence in the offense converting in them downs and shit like that. You mean, like, it's funny because I have so many like bullet points I really want to get through, like from the hitches, slants, out and ups, and posts is the only receiver routes, to the no fluidity in play calling, to the, oh my God, I could really go on and on and on. But my thing today is just Jalen Hurts. I can't get off that sounded crazy, but I gotta shit on Jalen Hurts as much as I can, bro, because I'm a Jalen fan. You know me.
You're not you saying
you know me.
You got, if you want to get back, like, I think Jalen's playing bad. I think Jalen has deficiencies, as I think all quarterbacks do in certain regards.
Yeah.
But I know we can win with Jalen. Are you losing hope in that? Like, because you're talking a little like this guy, hope, we ain't ever not doing anything.
I'm losing hope because, bro, every single year you have to develop as a quarterback by yourself, bro. As one thing that you said, there's 2 things that you said earlier that just stuck with me when you said these 2 things earlier in the season. I mean, no, one of them is mine, but the other one is what you said. Bro, we have no plays where our offense is going to be able to convert on 4th and 3, 4th and 2, passing wise. We have no, like, I know Ben Johnson, I know Sean McVay, I know Matt LaFleur, I know a lot of great play callers have these plays where they know in these short yardage situations, they're going to be confident in calling these plays and they're going to get them. I don't know about us. Maybe I'm not watching it close enough. Maybe Jalen Hurts is missing these throws when we're going for it. But I just don't see these plays when people are just wide open on these fourth and short situations. The other thing is just like, bro, Jalen Hurts, he depends on a good offensive line. He depends on his receivers getting open. He depends on the defense coming through the end of the game or whenever. Depends on them being good. Bro, it's just like, and then the biggest thing about me and my problem with him is that he depends on the play callers. Like, when will he take this step in his career? He's a sixth-year quarterback. When will he stop being so dependent on play callers and start being that quarterback where he's gonna be like, man, this play call might be bullshit. Maybe let me audible out of it. Bro, I saw Joe Burrow audible out of a lot of plays yesterday.
Most will.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, when will Jalen Hurts take that accountability?
I think he has that autonomy. I think he does. Like, if he wants to do that, I think he can do that.
No, I'm not saying about that autonomy. I'm saying, when will he be in those
situations? When will he actually do it? Yeah, no.
When will he? Instead of him just calling a deep shot.
Do it. Yeah, I think he's able to do it, but he's not.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I love Jalen. I'm a Jalen fan, bro. But like, this game, you just gotta look at Jalen. You gotta look at the quarterback that we have, and you just gotta look at him back there. I was just saying this in the group chat, bro. At the end of the day, I love Jalen, bro. But when you have no running game and you got a dual threat quarterback, what's the point of having him in there? He's not able to be effective in the passing game and consistent in the passing game.
Are we gonna win the East?
East?
NFC East.
I've been watching these Cowboys these last couple of fucking weeks. I don't fucking know, bro. You asking me about the East?
I've been saying about the Cowboys. Everybody gets their panties in a bind. It's a good football team.
Look, listen. The funniest shit is I hate the Cowboys and I don't want to believe in their ass. But bro, listen. You're asking me about the Cowboys. I don't even think we're gonna beat the Redskins 2 times this year.
I know.
So I don't know what you asked me about the Cowboys.
The Giants, we split with the Cowboys. We're probably going to split with the Commanders too.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. All these games that we just keep like, bro. The Bears have the 27th ranked defense overall. I don't know if that's the same, or I don't know if that's the right statistic that I've seen. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you just came out and put 15 points on them.
And they can't stop the run either, and they stopped the run today.
And that's what I'm saying, bro.
I got it wrong. Appreciate you, man. We'll see what happens. What do you got? Like a game?
I hope it's better next week, man. I don't fucking know at this point.
What are you wearing? Is that like a gaming setup or something?
Yeah, I don't know about. Look. It's a PlayStation and an Xbox. You know how motherfuckers be beefing. It's an Xbox headset, but it's better than the PlayStation headset. I'll say that, man.
Wait, but you got it connected to the play. You got a PlayStation, but you're
yeah, I got both. You already know I got both. But I mean, it's the Xbox.
We're gonna have it both. Don't they do the same fucking thing?
What you mean? Like the headsets? I just feel like the headsets is way better for Xbox. You already know. Like, I was an Xbox baby when I was a young bull.
Me too.
First game, like
360.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
All right, bro. I appreciate you, man. I'll talk to you.
All right, bro. You have a good night and shit. Better than mine. Appreciate you. It's from you. It's from you. No. Before you kick me off, bro, I might have to ship this back because when you sent this shit to me, bro, this shit is like bad luck, bro. I don't know. This motherfucker Saquon, I don't know what he's going through right now. Listen, he might be going through something worse than AJ Brown.
Man, he's got to ship the jersey back. He said, "All right, dude, I'm out of here. Later, bro." All right, dude. No limit. That's funny, man. That's funny. All right, I got O-line Guru, then Steven, then I got Niall. Niall, good to see you in here, brother. Let's go to O-line Guru. We might need some sense here. Let's go to O-line Guru. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Hello, Zander. You know, I'm come around when there's trouble.
Let me ask you my first question.
You know, only come around when it's trouble. First of all, you know that. You know, I go ghost when we win it. I come around.
Is there a break in the dam? Are you losing a little bit of confidence? Where are you on this team? That's 2 straight losses. This offense is now 12 straight weeks. Just like it's really incompetent. It doesn't move the ball well. It doesn't do a lot well. Where are you?
I'm losing. I'm definitely losing. I'm losing the Super Bowl vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm losing the Super Bowl vibes. And quarterback 1 had an awful game today. Hurts played absolutely awful. I don't even know if we're going to win the East, if I'm being honest. But I gotta say that first, because I don't want accusations on the end. So let me say he played horrible first, and I know he's playing bad. Like he's not playing great right now. It was very windy. A lot of balls sailed on him, but unfortunately, you get paid $50 million. So figure it out. I think he will. I'm only addressing this point because I'm gonna bring some sanity. This notion that it's just tons of quarterbacks in the NFL that wins a lot of games and wins Super Bowls in bad situations.
Yeah, it's not true.
It's not true. It's not true. It's literally not true.
No, I know it is, but I think there is a thought process. Now, it doesn't mean it's right, but there is a thought process that the organization has built a team that's better than the way most organizations build teams. I agree.
This year.
What I'm saying that for sure.
Not
but
this year.
Most people don't think about another quarterback on another team. They think about another quarterback on this team.
Watch this. Watch this.
And again, that might still be faulty, but I think that's like the thought.
Okay. Was the team stat last year?
Yeah.
What happened? Okay. The team's faulty. The team's not a stat this year. Now, I'm not saying – all I'm saying is that's why I prefaced it earlier with, yes, he's playing bad. That doesn't mean that the next conclusion is it's tons of guys that will come in and win a Super Bowl. That's not the next step. That shouldn't be the next logical. You know what? He's playing bad.
I get it.
Now, I understand wanting to see certain things. Definitely want to see throwing on rhythm. Like, I'm tired of not seeing it on rhythm. I'm being honest.
He doesn't do it though. Like, do you think he's gonna? I
think, and I'm being honest.
I like Jalen. I don't think he'll do it, dude.
I think it's a healthy mix of both. I'm being honest. I think it's a healthy mix of the offense and him. I think he is a quarterback that needs to be in a better situation. That's just the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We can't say that he can't play better because I've seen it. And we can't say he's only in the playoffs because that's why I bring up all pro. He's done it in the regular season. Now, it was a while ago. I will concede that. It's been a while ago. Been a while ago, so I understand that. I'm more so leaning on the point of if we know we can win with a guy, this notion that since he's not winning and we're not in the perfect situation, so bring somebody else in as if there's historical proof of people doing that is not historically. Like, if we're talking like academically wise, there's no history proof of that. Right. In the last 15, 20 years. Like, there's nothing to lean on besides how you feel. You see what I'm saying? Like,
no, I do. I get it.
Like, Pat Mahomes is probably the best argument, and only one of those come around every 50 years. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's not tons of them. So all I'm saying is I do think he's playing bad. We absolutely need to pump the brakes a little bit, though. Now, I don't know how the front office feeling about him. I'm not in the front office.
Yeah, I will say.
I don't know how they feeling about him.
I've always thought that no matter the talk, the front office liked him. Now, I'm not acting like I know more than ever. I don't like when people do that. But yeah. I have heard a couple things that would lead me to believe they're very unhappy with it as well. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean they're going to want to get rid of him, but they're not like it's no Jalen. At least that's what I've been told.
I think even if you watch the press conference, I thought he was fairly accountable. Like, he was like,
he always is.
I put the ball like 2 turnovers is absolutely ridiculous. Like, that can't happen. Having a turnover on the switch push is ridiculous. That can't happen, and he knows that. Like, I was glad to see that he knows that, and obviously he always is accountable. But I picked up a little different vibe today. Like, he was really like, okay, I lost this one. That's the vibe that I was getting in his press conference. He didn't say that directly, but he's like, we tend to win when we don't have the turnovers. I had 2 costly turnovers, and we didn't win. He's pretty much saying, you got to protect the ball. And that's understood. I'm not saying he's playing well, and I'm not saying he's not playing better. I think it's just a perfect storm. I think the offense has to be a little bit better for him. The offensive line is playing really bad, and we're undervaluing that. Like, they're playing.
You don't win in the NFL without a good offense.
You're not. Once again, name the quarterback that's won without a run game. Oh, just bring another quarterback in. Name a quarterback that's won without a run game.
I know they were against your team today, but how about that Bears offensive line?
Oh, I knew they was dogs. I put it in my O-line
group chat. Goodness, man.
I put it in the O-line. I put it in my football group chat. I'm like, look, I ain't want to say it because I'm an Eagles fan, but I knew it was on upset alert, man. They was going to neutralize our best asset, our D-line.
Right.
But I know a lot of people don't watch O-line or watch other teams, but the Bears O-line been hooping. They been hooping. They been playing ball. They been playing ball, bro.
Yeah.
So I knew on our defense, and we got a bang up secondary, they was going to neutralize our best asset. They was going to neutralize it, and they did. And they ran the ball on us, and we needed a big performance from our offense today, and they didn't do it. I think he can do it, and I think he can do it. He's just not doing it right now. Only thing I'm pushing back on this notion that we can just put somebody back there and win a Super Bowl with them.
I agree with that.
Will it look better?
If it wasn't that easy, you'd see a lot more quarterback changes.
A lot more quarterbacks do it. And all I'm saying is, for somebody that's took us to 2-1-1, I think he deserves a little bit more grace. I'm just being honest. Now,
yeah, I don't disagree.
I think he deserves more grace because of the situation that other quarterbacks aren't doing it. You get what I'm saying? If you had a proof of history that it was like 4 quarterbacks in the last 20 years that's won on crappy teams.
You know what my fear is? You know where it comes in for me, where because I agree with you in a sense of like, how does he not have a little more grace? I got PTSD from his early career. Like,
you want me to tell you what?
I was at Bama, you know, and I'm not saying he's a different player now, but I'm just saying like, the idea of like Hurts struggles to move the ball. We need a different quarterback to move the ball. And then I watched him do it successfully. So like, I think I go back to that and I'm like, maybe Jalen's just never going to be able to move the ball consistently. You know?
You want me to tell you what it is, why he doesn't have grace, and it's not going to be what most people think I'm going to say. The reason why he's not having grace, I said this a couple weeks ago. Nobody ever fell in love with his play style for real. We won, so they was quiet. And I know this, bro. I know ball. Like, I'm a real ball guy. And I know guys that watch football. The style of play that he plays football is not likable. It's just not.
No.
So he was already on a short leash because of his play style with people that are watching the game. You get what I'm saying?
But his play style needs a fucking lot, dude. Like, that's hard to maintain a great offensive line every year. It's hard to maintain.
Yeah, it is. It is. But this is the thing, though. It's hard to find a guy that, even when you do have good stuff around, and win. Like, people have good stuff and lose with good stuff around them.
It's true.
So, one of the best quotes, I do admit, and at first I was in and out on it. I thought y'all was gassing a little bit. The highs are too high and the lows are too low, for sure. Our highs are too high and our lows are too low. But if our highs is a Super Bowl, yeah.
You're right.
I play once again. Let me say this again because I know what they're going to say. He's playing like he didn't play great today. I think he just played. Yeah. The 2 turnovers and the miss. Yeah, he played pretty bad. He played really bad today. The loss was pretty much on him, even with the defense playing that bad. I feel like a quarterback like that with his pedigree still got to overcome that and get that win for us. Like, we're in the hunt right now. But I do think he deserves more grace, and I think he's not because his play style just is not likable. But unfortunately, you have to swallow that because when he went to 2-1-1, you just I just don't see how you can look past that. Even if I didn't like his play style, I feel like I would still be like, I wouldn't be this quick. It wouldn't take 10, 12 games. It just wouldn't. Like, now, once again, he has to play better, and I'm not saying that he just has years to do this. But I just think it's a little soon now. That is my claim. And I don't think Tanner McKee would come in and be Nick Foles all over again when Nick Foles was almost an MVP candidate before. Like, I get it. Tanner's amazing. I like Tanner too, but I think Nick Foles got us feeling like it's just backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
That's former MVP.
Honestly, my thought on Tanner is I think it's not the person. It's the style, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I think I like Tanner's style
right now for people wanting a more prolific offense, which I understand.
And I absolutely get it. And my only thing is, do you think Tanner's one of those guys that could win a Super Bowl in a bad situation? Could he be one of the anomalies in the last 20 years? Could he be the anomaly? If not, then what are we talking about? If he's not the anomaly, what are we talking about? Because that's what it is. Tom Brady won a bunch of Super Bowls. Pat Mahomes won a bunch of Super Bowls. Peyton Manning stuck in there with a really good team. There's not guys winning with bad teams. There's not guys winning with bad teams. There's not. Josh Allen's never been. Lamar's never been.
And Lamar's had great teams.
And he's had. Okay, how many guys is walking the earth better than Lamar Jackson? Once again, this notion that your next logical thinking process is, oh, we can just go get another quarterback, is faulty. Let's move on from that. Does he got to play better? Absolutely. But the logic of we can just find another guy off the street, even in the draft.
I'm gonna give you one thing too, though.
Mm-hmm.
never underestimate the ego of this organization. Remember how we got to Jalen Hurts.
Hey, that's why I said. You remember I said I don't know how they feel about him though. Did I not say that? We're known for big moves. Yeah. I would disagree with it, but I can't put it past him, and I ain't never talked to him, so I can't act like, you feel me?
Yeah.
But from the moves I've seen them make, I know they're willing to make any move. I would even still push back and ask them, let's just talk about off the game of numbers. Let's just talk math. Name the people that's won with bad teams. If there's not many, what's the odds of you finding one that will?
Very low.
So why are we going to say, okay, let's leave the guy that we won with and let's try to find an anomaly? It don't make sense. But he has to play better.
Yeah,
facts.
No doubt.
Facts.
All right, brother. Good show, man. I appreciate you. So you think we win the East?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I want to say yes, but we don't look good, man.
I know, man.
We don't look good, bro. And I do feel like a quarterback of his caliber got to put us to the point where we can. That's just the truth. Like, he has to, and I think he can, but they got to get this figured out. But also, one more thing, our schedule's been bloody, and enough people haven't been talking about that.
And they prevailed.
That hasn't been talked about enough.
Yeah.
Our schedule's been bloody, and everybody's been treating us like a Super Bowl. Now, once again, that's the price of doing business. That's what come with it. I understand that.
Struggling with being 100, bro.
Yes, and it's a tough thing. This is our first time coming off of a win. It's a tough situation. I did like AJ and Jalen embrace when they scored. We need to talk about that a little bit. They came up, they grabbed each other. I did like that.
Did they hug it out? Did they get?
Yeah. They did. You'll probably see the clip when you get off a live, because I know you've been.
I don't see anything until you know.
Yeah. You'll see the clip, bro, and it looked very like authentic. Like, man, we've been wanting this. Like, it did look authentic.
Good shit. I hope they find that.
I don't know if we'll win the East. We'll make the playoffs, and we got to win a playoff game. That's my thing. We got to win one. We got to win a playoff.
If you win one, then anything can happen because you get some momentum. Then it's any given.
I just think for the type of pedigree and the type of DNA that we have, if we don't have any more serious injuries and we get Lane back, our attitude should be like, we're not going out without a fight. We need one playoff win. As a fan, that's what I would expect, and that's what I would like. Now, would I want a Super Bowl? Yes, but bare minimum, I would like. We need a playoff win. We got to get in. We got to get a playoff win.
I agree. All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. As always, you're great, and I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Later, dude. There's my boy O-line guru. I got Niall. I got Steven. I got HKP. Where are you, HKP? I'll go to Niall. HKP, I'm coming to you next. All right, brother. And then I got Steven. I got Kyle. I got Abe. So I got a bunch of people in here. Niall, coming to you now, brother. What's going on, Niall? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you, Zander?
I'm good, bro. I'm pronouncing your name right?
You are one of the few ones. So, yeah, it's pronounced Niall.
Niall. All right. Yeah, what do you think, man? What do you think of the game? By the way, I appreciate you joining. I know you've been watching our shows for a long time. Never talked to you. But I do appreciate it. What do you make of the Eagles right now, brother?
I just think right now too much stress is being put on the defense. Offensively, I mean, I'm just looking. I pull up the cap numbers, man. You're spending $129 million on this offense that is just has been non-existent pretty much all damn season. I mean, the defense is getting paid around 56 mil. This is not a high paid defense. They overachieved last year. We had no idea they were going to be a number one ranked defense last year. No idea. And then the expectancy is like how he puts together, band-aids, some things, and they're going to be just as dominant. I mean, good Lord. Of course they're going to eventually start breaking down. When is this offense going to actually carry it?
Where do you put on the offense? Are you a Patullo guy? Do you think Hurts is a problem? Where do you think the problem on the offense lies?
I think it's a mix. I mean, outside of 2022, Jalen has struggled passing the ball. Yeah. Outside of elite play caller like Steichen, and that's like
who called the perfect plan for Jalen.
He evolved the perfect plan. He had him thrown at a high level. That's not easy to do. That's why Steichen has Daniel Jones thrown at a damn elite.
Yeah, level. It's true.
I mean, he's an elite play caller. He's an elite coach, and it's just like. All these OCs are coming in, and all of a sudden the offense all looks the same. We were even, I think people forget, we were on Kellen earlier last year.
Yeah,
too.
We were.
If not for an elite rushing attack, we were all on that because they were not throwing the ball at a high level. Not until he finally opened up the offense in that championship game. The offense finally started singing in that championship game against the Commanders. Like this dude, I'm sorry, Jalen. Last week, that 3rd and 2, I swear he only looked at AJ, and I'm not on it. I don't know like what the second read. What if there was even a second read? I swear I swear
you're right.
Pressure.
You're right. Yeah.
He's a one read quarterback and he struggles spanning the field. And it's Patullo. I'm gonna be honest. Patullo, I don't think he's really not. I'm not one who's like fire Sirianni, fire Howie. I don't talk like that. I'm not talking about benching Jalen. That's I don't go to the extreme. What I am noticing from Patullo is he's not set. It doesn't look like he sets anything up. But play calling is like a boxing fight, right? You do body shots to open the head. You do head shots to open the body. You change levels to take the fighter out.
That's such a great comp. Play calling is like boxing. I love that.
I don't see him setting things up like you saw Ben today. Set up that play action. That last play was all set up with the run. All of a sudden, all of our guys are sucking in that last play action. Tight end right over the top. Blankenship's been having trouble all damn game anyway, so why not go at him one-on-one with the tight end? Boom, they hit us deep. So, I mean, you just see the difference in like setting things up for them, and I'm not quite seeing that in Patullo, and I'm not seeing it evolve either. I don't necessarily. The offense look like they're getting worse. They're not getting better. They're getting worse, and and we're getting deep into the season now. Like this is not good.
This was week 14, dude.
Yes, they're not getting better. They're getting worse. So I just there's too much stress on the defense.
So do you think we're going to win the East, or are you like at a point?
I think the margin of error is that they play by is too small. You cannot. You're only scoring 15 points a game. You're averaging under 20. I just think you're going to slip up. You're going to slip up 2 or 3 times. I think Dallas is going to catch. They've already caught fire. And that team's going to catch fire. They're playing with emotion. They're playing at a high level. Offense is rolling. They are an elite offense. Elite passing offense. They're elite offense. They score. I think the Eagles are going to slip up. I really do. I think some of those games are going to be too close. Lose it in the end. It is what it is because this offense is just not undependable. It's undependable.
I agree. Yo, man, I appreciate you joining, bro. Any other thoughts on your mind you wanted to get out? I do appreciate it, man.
No, that was it, man. I'm so disappointed in this offense.
Wait, I got to show you something real quick because you got it out. Let me drop mine. The black Phillies hat is my all-time favorite Phillies.
Yes, sir.
And I love the black Phillies hat.
Hey, it's clean.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. I appreciate you joining in, my man. I'll talk to you again soon.
Right.
All right, bud.
Thank you.
All right, later, dude. There's my boy Niall. Gotta love it, man. Niall's been watching Birds for a while, so I gotta appreciate him for joining in. It's the first time I've talked to him in a little bit. HKP, coming to you. Steven, you're up next. All right, dude. Let's go to HKP. Joining me right here on the post.
What's going on, Zay? What's going on, man?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
I'm not at my humble abode today. I'm in New York.
Oh, your internet's kicking on me.
Gotta go to my grandpa's funeral tomorrow, man. So,
dude, I'm sorry to hear, man.
Let's get into. Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had the opportunity of while I was driving down here, 5 hours to watch the game. My family member was right next to me, experiencing my stress with me. But I mean, let's just go ahead and get into it. But I remember being on here last week and basically stating a few things, that actually came up in this game. One of the main things I talked about was just the response to this team and just seeing how this team was going to come out. And I think you've seen it from that first possession. I don't know if anybody else watching the game kind of had the same feeling I had, but just in that first possession, I kind of already knew we were going to lose the game. Just seeing those guys come out and the way they just gashed us, which was pretty much just like the I don't know the word for it yet, but just kind of like was the theme of the game, them running all over us. I think they had I looked like Al and them were talking in the booth, and I think they had 100 yards before it was even close to the first half being done, which was just absurd. So just seeing stuff like that, I knew we were gonna lose because I was like, man, in this moment, this is when that question you asked me last week came to my mind that we were talking about is how elite do we believe this quote unquote quarterback is that we have, right? And I think from that first possession, it answered our question on how elite he was. Missing throws. I mean, we could say whether like John likes to say all the time and all this stuff, but when you're paying a quarterback as much money as you're paying him, like if Jalen Hurts was getting little Sam Darnold money, he could miss those throws. You know what I mean? Like we'll live with it and we'll move on to see another day. But And I'll stand on what I said, Zander. You can attack me. Anybody can attack me. I will stand on what I said last week. I believe Kevin Patullo is a great coach, and I'm going to stick by that statement. I don't care what anybody says. At the end of the day, when I see an offensive coordinator scheming up things and players are on the field open, how can I sit here and say he's a bad coordinator when receivers are open? Isn't the point of the game for the quarterback to find the receivers that are open on the field? So for me as an offensive coordinator, why would I listen to the fans that are online saying to create a more complex offense when the basic offense that I'm giving Jalen Hurts to run, he can't run it? So I want y'all to understand and think about that on why this team would change a philosophy to something more complex when they're doing the most basic vanilla offense. If Richard Sherman and all those guys up on there could stand up there and say this offense is basic and vanilla, right? If CJ Gardner-Johnson and them are going to say they knew the plays, then why was Devontae Smith open? Why was Goddard open several times tonight? Like, why was that the case if the offense is so vanilla and so dumb and all that different stuff that people are telling me it's not complex enough? The problem is the quarterback. And we're going to keep coming back to that. And we can say all these different things. We could blame Vic Fangio for his one bad game. We have a $200 million offense that is supposed to be being led by a $50 million quarterback, Z. And we are being failed right before our eyes. It's not anything big of coaching. It's not any of that stuff. And I think the players are now seeing, everybody's now seeing. And the one thing I agree with Guru that he said was, I don't think anybody likes Jalen's style of play of offense. Even when it won the Super Bowl, I don't think they like to play like that. I think they just learned to love it because they were winning games. But it's like these receivers want to receive the ball. You can see it on their face, dude. And it's hard for them to like keep coming back to the press conferences and the huddles and all those different things, even in game, and knowing that they have a quarterback that they know. Trust me, they have been with Jalen Hurts for years. Okay, guys, this is not an epiphany to them.
Yeah.
He struggles to get them the ball consistently. And I'm gonna say one more thing because I know I'm gonna give you a chance to kind of. I know you got some stuff you want to say.
You're spitting right now. I'm following your thinking.
I had a chance, and shout out to you, Z, for just putting people on to like the film thing and like the ability. It's only $15 a month, dude. Like, I didn't even know that. So I recently paid for it, right? So this whole week I was just obsessed when I had free time from work and other things to just watching the film of games. And in watching the film of games of freezing things frame by frame, I happened to notice that Jalen Hurts, his problem isn't going through reads, it's the rate at which he goes through his reads. Yeah. So if he sees his first read, he'll stick on the read and hold the ball, hoping, I don't know what he's thinking in his head, maybe hoping the read will come open. Brother, doesn't happen, okay? By that time, the pocket's going to collapse. It's going to make the offensive line look worse than they are because the offensive line is bad, but they're not that bad. They're still an above average line, dude. Like I've seen guys, quarterbacks out here like Justin Herbert. It's literally out there, dude. If you would think Justin Herbert had a bounty on his head.
I've been watching.
Okay, so like at the end of the day, when we think about it, we can't keep giving up all these different excuses, man. He's holding the ball. And he's like staring, like smooth at a read and just looking at the read. Like he's not even like looking on to the next one, like going 1-1-1-1. Like he's literally staring down the read and not letting go of the ball. And like when you have a quarterback like that, you can't really expect to like come back in games and win games, dude. You kind of just gotta hope you win, like how we've been winning, and hope that he can make throws like Nick Sirianni and them does. I don't know if you've seen them on the sideline. I was watching film. I seen the other day. Nick Sirianni's like sigh of relief. I mean, I feel sorry for Coach. I don't think he's a bad coach. Yes, he has some bonehead decisions like today, instead of just kicking the okay, like he does make dumb decisions, but it's like it doesn't help when you have a quarterback that sticks on one read for 5 seconds, dude. Like that's not going to help you succeed, dude. And like me being a guy that I would once say it, like I'm not afraid to say it. Like I was really a Jalen, like you feel me? Like I really loved Jalen. Like it was hard for me to criticize him because of the fact that I really loved my quarterback and I wanted to see him succeed in every single aspect. I'm not afraid to say that. I want my quarterback to do well. I like the way he carries himself as a man. Me being a man and me trying to get different places in my life, I like the way he spoke.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
But at the same time, just
he's admirable from that perspective for sure.
Yeah, just watching per football, like the dude is not a great NFL quarterback. And I'm not saying we need to start Tanner. I'm not saying none of that. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna be mad.
That's a good answer. I'm not saying to do, but I won't be mad. All right, so Cowboys they're heating up.
They're winning the division.
You think so?
Without a doubt. Xander, this team I would be shocked, Xander, if this team wins one more game. Like, do you see these guys? Jalen Phillips, I saw what J-Mac said. Brother, why are you thinking about the Lions? You just got some. Didn't you just get belt?
Yeah.
This team's mental, man, it's off, bro. And like when I start seeing stuff, like everybody last year was on the same page. Like Saquon had everybody marching to the same tune, dude. Like it was like a synchronized boat. Like everybody was just vibing. Now, everything's off. You look at the interviews, people are saying different things, man.
I know.
AJ Brown knows what he said execution. He's not going to sit here and say Jalen Hurts can't throw, but he knows that's the main issue is that we have a quarterback that can't get us the ball, dude. It's not rocket science, bro. Like everybody watching the game can see, like if you still love Jalen Hurts, bro, I give you my passcode to my NFL account, bro. Like please, yo, go watch the film. I guarantee you it will change your mind on him. So like just looking at purely our quarterback, like forget our defense. They can probably keep us in some games. Like I'm sorry, Z. I see us collapsing and the Cowboys winning this division and maybe even winning the playoff game or two. You know what I mean? Because they have a team that has an identity and follows and sticks to it. Whereas we remember we said last week, Z, what do we do well? And people are standing here telling me red zone. Listen, man, you have to get to the red zone, brother.
Yeah, right.
I'm not trying to hear about no red zone stuff, man. That's foolishness. I'm trying to hear about a team that can synchronously move their way down the field any given way. And I'm saying now, though, we have a quarterback that can't do that on a consistent basis. Can he make throws now and then? It seems like every throw the man completed tonight was underthrown. Are y'all watching this? Or am I watching like some
crazy,
game
bro.
in a simulation? Like
sometimes I get into a mode of like, if you complete the pass, I'll live with an underthrow. But you're right. I mean, there was a lot of moments there where he does that. Yeah, it's tough, bro. I don't necessarily disagree with a lot of what you're saying. And I think your point about the reads is really good one. Like, it's not that he doesn't do it. It's just that it's too slow for NFL, bro. And you got 2.5 seconds back there.
That's I think somebody said that's Big 12 stuff. I mean, you can hold the ball. Them boys ain't coming. Yeah. NFL, man, I don't care if you're playing the Bears and the stinkiest defensive line ever. Them boys is coming, man. Ain't no you finna sit here in the pocket. And that's why if you notice in the second half, and this is why I love film. Yo, once again, shout out to you, Zander. I know when I watch the film, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to see a difference in the first half and the second half where Jalen was sitting in the pocket. And I don't know if y'all noticed, in the second half, he started running, okay? He started just drifting to the right because he said, yo, I ain't finna just sit back here and because he got popped. And he said, I ain't finna sit back here and just let myself keep getting hit. He started moving around. Usually the stuff that he does, but the problem is, right, when you move like that, see, as a quarterback, that's the reason we give you $50 million. It's so when you let that ball go, and the moment that ball leaves your hand, you get hit. That's what that $50 million was for, brother. Because we need you to take those. That's a part of your job. I'm sorry. You signed up for it, man. I watch all these guys get beat up week by week, man. And they take it on the chin. For some reason, Jalen Hurts comes to we got a scratch on his face. He's chilling. Still oiled up, still vibing. Oh, yeah, with the same steadfast. I'm sick of this guy, bro. I'm getting to a point, man, because, it's like somebody lying to you, right? And then coming back to you and saying, I ain't going to do it again. And it's to a point, brother. It's to a point.
I hear you, bro. Internet cut out there, but I got most of what you said. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I love you, man. You're one of my favorite guys on here. Big supporter of the channel, as always, and we always link up
brother.
A little bit after. Yeah, thanks for joining in. I think you're on fire once again. That's 2 straight weeks, bro. You're on a hot streak.
Hey, man. Somebody like us got to come on here and speak the truth, man.
That's true, bro. I appreciate you, HKP. I'll talk to you soon, all right, man?
Hell yeah, Z. Love you, bro.
Later, I love you, man. There's my boy HKP, man. Love him. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. He's a smart dude. He's a very articulate guy. HKP really has a great way of speaking. I like the way he speaks. Steven, coming to you. Abe, I got you next. All right, brother. Let's go to Steven.
Hey, Zander.
Steven, what's up, my man? How you doing, bro?
This team is fucking garbage.
Steven, how did I know that you were going to say that right away?
I mean, I told you, I was on X earlier, and I told you right out, I am out on the 2025 Philadelphia Eagles.
Why is that, Steven?
Because this team sucks. I saw it 2 years ago. Jalen's playing really bad football. I mean, the O-line sucks. I mean, I personally think the defense is doing an exceptional job for all the shit that they have to deal with.
I agree.
I mean, I don't agree with John. I thought John was going on there and scapegoating them tonight. I mean, I didn't agree with John about that at all. I think the main problem with this team is the offense, and I'm going to be honest, the last 4 games, that's the worst stretch of football I've ever seen from Jalen Hurts. He just looks like an idiot out there, and I hate to say that, but he looks like a dumbass.
Dude, you're a Jalenite. You can't
I love
turn
Jalen, dude. I really do, but I can't defend that. I turned the game off. It was pissing me off.
I can sense it in your
Because
voice.
I was in a good mood today. I went Christmas shopping, went to lunch. I came home. I watched the pregame show. I was pumped up for the game. And then I saw that shit. I was like, I'm done with this.
Oh, man. You had everything all working for you today, and it just they disappointed you, didn't they?
Nah, yeah, they suck. I mean, I don't know if they're going to win the East at this point. At this point, I don't really think it matters because I don't think they're going anywhere in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I don't either. That's a good point. It might not even matter for all the talk. The Cowboys are playing good, though, aren't they?
Yeah, I think Dak's playing great football. I mean, that Pickens – I mean, people shit on Jerry Jones, but he secretly had a great year. I mean, he got Clark. He got
Quinnen. He got
linebacker. He got Pickens. He got Javonte Williams, who's playing well.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'll say this, though. Micah is a heck of a player. You watched that game yesterday, but, I mean, give Jerry Jones credit. That team's persevered. I mean, they lost Nealand, and now they've won 3 straight games. I give them credit. I think they have a real shot to make the playoffs. And at this point, I wouldn't be shocked if they took the East from us, unfortunately. But it's reality. We fucking suck. We suck ass. We are terrible, dude.
Yo, I better not see you putting any list up on the X platform, putting your boy at the top. Then you're being hard on him.
Nah, I mean, I don't even know how to I don't know how to rank him, to be honest. He's hard to rank.
He is.
Because I mean, like, there's a lot of guys who I think are better throwers, but I think he has an ability to go out there and persevere and win games. I think he's resilient, but right now he's not playing good football, dude. It's just a reality.
He's not. So what do you think the ending is going to be here?
I think they're going to drop at least another game or 2. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop 3. And I think they're going to get in the playoffs, and I think it's going to be like the Bucs from 2 years ago, something like that, where they're not able to move the ball, and then the defense. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I hate to say it, but if there's more injuries, I wouldn't be surprised because those guys are getting worn down, like, from all these 3 and outs. So if that happens, they're doomed. But I just don't see them going anywhere in the playoffs this year with this style of play, and I hate it. I mean, I hate watching this team right now. I don't think there's been one time this year that I've had fun except for the first half of the Bucs game and that Giants game and the Vikings game. I mean, outside of that, it's been like torment to watch. It's been a marathon.
It really is. It's amazing how much agita this team can give you watching them.
Like, listen, like, I know the Phillies haven't won the World Series, but I had a lot more fun watching the Phillies this year than I did the Eagles.
You watching the Sixers at all? You Sixers fan?
Well, I'm kind of following them. I'm not really watching a ton, but I mean, it's hard for me to invest in a team that wastes $500 million on 2 bums like that.
Steven, you're unhinged tonight. I love it. All right, brother. Let's see what happens, all right?
Z, do you think they're going to sign Schwarber?
It's a good question, man. I would, but it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't.
Yeah, because they might go out and try to get a guy like Kyle Tucker.
Yeah.
Who can play the outfield too, who can hit for average, but it's going to be interesting.
As much, but I watched Kyle Tucker when I lived in Houston. He was with the Astros back then.
He let Baron Nola in that game.
Yeah, he did. All right, brother. I appreciate you, Steven. Thanks for being a great supporter of JAKIB Sports. I'll talk to you again soon. All right, brother.
Love you, bro. Have a good night.
Later, bro. Appreciate you, dog. There's my boy Steven, man. Appreciate everybody, man. We really got a lot of great people in here. Abe, coming to you, my man. What up, Abe?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. You got a big smile on your face. You feeling good at the holidays?
Yeah, I mean, what's new with this bullshit? What we fucking going through, man? It's the
All right,
same
Abe,
shit.
problem number one is what?
Problem number one is Jalen and Sirianni and Reed and the fucking O-line and Patullo. You can put them all up there. You can put them all up there. Any way you want to put it.
What do you think is gonna happen? Like, do you still feel like going into the game next week? We got the Chargers. Are you like this team's gonna lose, or you still got this confidence that most Eagles fans have had for the last 2 years, where like
What confidence?
we're gonna win
man?
the game?
The confidence is gone. That shit is out the door. That shit was out the door when we lost to the Giants. Man, we haven't won one game this year because of our fucking offense. Not even the Rams game was a win. Like, come on, man. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is over and over and over again, bro.
It is, man. It is. Look,
They've been sitting with this man for 4 years.
Well, he's delivered a lot for him, man. He has. I get it. Believe me. The play style pisses me off too. But he's delivered a lot, no?
Man, it's more like he failed more than he delivered.
Well, the evidence.
That's how I feel. I mean, last year wasn't him.
Well, he's still a part of it, man.
Here's the ball. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, man?
Yo, man, that's
like,
crazy. Here's the ball.
That's what we would. Hey, man, that was. He got a Jordan deal out of it. Got married off of it. Like, what else you want? And obviously, he's not gonna fucking throw it. The man sees. I don't know what the hell he sees. I really don't. I think he sees the D lineman being 2 times the size. Like they're some fucking giants or something.
I know. He's not that tall, dude.
I don't care. Throw it. Tua does it. I don't care if you turn it over. Man, you know how many times you saw this game? Smitty's right there, man. There was more crosses in this game than I've ever seen before in every game.
I know. And Hurts couldn't hit him for shit today.
Then you got Jahan doing the most. Under timing throws, under throwing. Like, what else, bro? Like, what? Like, literally, what else? Then you got Reed. Can't even fucking guard Loveland. Who is this guy?
Loveland's a good player, but you're right. Reed ain't covering. Reed ain't covering shit. You didn't have expectations of Reed blanket.
That's
shit,
why you can't pay Reed. That's exactly why.
All right, so Filio has accused you of something. You'll have to either confirm or deny. Okay, let me find the comment and pull it up for you. You're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it. Let me find this shit. Where's Cilio's comment? He says Abe is about 8 bowls in. LOL.
I'm about 8 balls in, a White Claw in too. So like,
oh man, you guys, it's Friday night. I forgot it's Friday night.
I mean, why not? Like,
yeah, you chilling, man. You got work tomorrow? Or you off tomorrow?
I gotta work. I gotta open.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, you got open.
With this shit going on, like, what else you expecting?
Yeah, right.
Like, I mean,
so you think the Cowboys are gonna win the East?
You know, it's funny. I wanted to send in a super chat before, whenever I was asking about Shoddy. I was like, yo, man, ain't no way we can lose out, can we? Ain't no way. There's no way.
It still, to me, feels unlikely. Losing out 5 straight, that'd be 7 straight losses.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way.
You could maybe argue that'd be a worse collapse than 23. 7 straight L's if they lost out. I don't think that's happening.
At that point, would you send in Tanner?
If they lost 3 more straight, I think it would happen. Yeah.
Damn, I get to see Tanner play in the damn Commanders game. Shit. Shit. I get to see AJ Brown for 2 touchdowns, Smitty for a touchdown, Goddard for a touchdown.
Oh my god.
Smitty might even go for 100 yards.
Yeah, you got the Tanner bug, don't you?
Man, I'm just tired of seeing this, man. You don't understand. This shit is annoying.
I do understand, bro. I cover it for a living. It's a tough team to talk about. And then I got a bunch of Jalenites. If I say one thing about the putrid offense that we all watch, They accuse me of everything. It's
Bro,
like, fuck that.
it's over. It's the same shit. Oh, it's the coaches. Oh, it's this. Man, isn't this Ben Johnson's first year with?
Yeah, first year's a head coach. Yep.
What we talking about?
9-3. Dude, did you see his offense tonight? The way it's a thing of beauty, man. He's got these guys. He's got these routes. He's got the O-line pull. That first Swift touchdown run, he had this thing where he like went this way and he hands the ball off. Swift comes back this way. I'm like,
it was what I saw. What everybody's talking about, the sweeping bullshit. You know, like they were sweeping us around.
Yeah.
What they was doing is they would sweep us, and there's this one tight end guarding. I don't know if it's Phillips or it's the opposite.
I think it was Komet. It might have been. Oh no, you're talking about the Eagles. Good.
Yeah, no, whoever Komet, whatever the tight end was blocking the edge, and off of that one sweep, it's an open hole right there, man. It was every time. And guess what? Dean and Bond never got it.
Yeah.
You know what they'll do? They'll sweep with the whole fucking thing. They'd have to spin around just to get fucking Swift running right behind them. And hey, how many times did I see him juke out Sidney Brown and Reed? I'm like, yo, y'all ankles is out here, man. Like, y'all better come and get them. Like, it was such a bad game. And it just showed why I don't want to even be watching the rest of the season, to be honest with you.
You're not going to not watch it, though.
I have to.
You have to watch it, right?
I know. That's the thing. It's part of the misery.
Yeah.
You have to end with it.
It's a part of it. We have to watch it. Even if you
like start a fight, you got to end.
And this is why they don't make any changes, because we all watch the shit no matter what. All right, bro. I ended with you. I shouldn't have ended with you. I should have known that you were going to make me feel like shit. I should have ended with O-line Guru because I knew he would have helped me feel better.
No, man. O-line Guru was making good sense, though. I give him that. But then this is what I say.
He's a good logical thing.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. But this is what I would say. How many times have we said that? I mean, how many times have we said, yeah, he's going to come through? I mean, the Atlanta Falcons game last year, I remember that. He threw that fucking interception. I was pissed. I don't care if Barkley didn't catch it. You were supposed to get us that game the same way you did in the Bills game. Like, what happened to that? Bro, you can't tell me he's the same guy. He's not him no more. He's not. I'm saying that right now. He's not him.
Jalen?
Yes.
Are you?
I don't know if it's the money that got to him.
Are you in the bench Tanner mode?
I'm at whatever they want to do. I'm happy with it. Like, I mean, shit, if we're going to end off on Jalen Hurts being this trash, so be it. That means you ain't getting extended in my eyes.
Well, we still got him under contract for another 3 fucking years.
Well, Tanner, you're the next man up, bro. I'm telling you, like, this shit is ridiculous.
Tanner's contract ends before Jalen's.
Well, we're going to have to give him some money, something. You got to have to keep him around.
Abe is out here. Abe just literally advocated for a contract extension for McKay. I love this, man. Abe, what's the fate of the Eagles? We got 5 games left. What's
First
the record?
round exit, bro.
Final 5 game. What's the record?
So we're gonna make the playoffs with. I think we're gonna go out 3-2. Somehow, we're gonna go out 3-2.
I could see that.
And we're gonna beat the Chargers, lose to the Raiders, and then lose to the Commanders, and then win against the Bills in the Commanders game.
In very Eagle fashion, beat the 2 better teams and lose to the 2 worst teams.
And then we're gonna make it to the first round playoffs. And I said we're gonna play the Packers.
Oh, well, I don't know about that. I don't think that would be good for the Eagles if that happened.
That's what I'm saying right now. And we're gonna get whipped.
All right, do yourself a favor. Pack yourself an extra big bowl. Sprinkle a little Keef on top. All right, whatever you got to do.
You know what I'm saying? Have some mac and cheese on the side, too.
All right, bro. I'll catch up with you, Abe. You know I love you, brother. I appreciate it.
Bro. Hey, Sales, appreciate you, too. Always.
Later, Abe. There's my boy, Abe, bro. I love Abe. I think I got Akbar, too. Akbar, your internet's not looking good, though, bro. Let me see if I can. I want to talk to Akbar if he wants to join me. Kyle, I'm coming to you, but I think you're no camera. Kyle, are you there? Kyle, are you there? Yeah, you're on the screen, Kyle. You got to unmute your mic. Kyle's got no video, but I don't have his mic either. Kyle, it won't let me unmute you, brother. All right, Kyle, I don't got you, bro. Damn, I'd like to hear what Kyle's got to say. Kyle, try and fix your mic. Akbar, I'm coming to you. Akbar, you with me, brother? See, I told you his internet was shoddy. It just dropped. Kyle, are you there? There's Kyle. Kyle, are you there? Come on, Kyle. You tell me you made me resend the link and you can't even turn your God blessed mic on? Kyle, I'm going to have to slap you silly on Monday. Nothing from Kyle. Kyle, you got to click the unmute unless your mic's not connected. Akbar dropped off. I would have loved to talk to Akbar. Scribble out the no trade clause. Let me make sure I got all my comments. Anthony, what's up, brother? Beard own pit respect on our name. I don't know what you mean. Blaze says, we have an elite roster with poor quarterback play. Simple. I would agree with that right now. Emiliano says, Ben the Penn Johnson, coach of the year. Yes, he is coach of the year. He's easily the coach of the year right now. Like, it's not even, Vrabel. Vrabel or Ben. You did, Curtis. You did tell me, and I did let J-Mac convince me. Curtis, that's 100% correct. Wawa says, Mark, the stars are lining. How about Mark Holmes joining in? That was great. Brody says, AJ's been telling us all year, quarterback is mid. There we go. I think I got Kyle's mic. Kyle, you with me?
You remember now, brother?
I got you, my man. Thanks for doing it, Kyle. What's up, brother?
Nothing much.
Yeah, what do you make of it, man? I know. Talk to me, Kyle. I know you vent on this team, on this channel often. Talk to me, brother.
I don't want to say it, but it just seemed like the same bullshit that happened 2 years ago is happening again. Can't keep going through the shit.
2023, you're talking? Collapse
Yep.
coming?
Yep.
All right, what's problem number one for you, Kyle?
There's just too much shit going on to say it's just one problem. Quarterback looks like shit. Coach looks like shit. And the coordinator looks like shit. You might have to just clean the whole house out.
You're telling me to clean it. We won the Super Bowl 10 months ago. You're telling me to clean the house out? You're telling me to go New York Jets and clean the house out, Kyle?
The only way I see this changing if they actually bring a coach in here that actually has some balls. Stop with these training wheels, guys. It's the same shit every year.
It is. It really is. It's so true. Do you think we win the East, Kyle?
At this rate, the way they're playing, not this year.
Really? We'd have to drop probably 3 of the last 5 games.
It's not who we're playing, it's how we're playing is what the problem is.
Wow. Kyle, that's a great comment. It's not who we're playing, it's how we're playing. Great comment. Great comment, Kyle. All right, well, what do you make of quarterback one? Jalen Hurts is obviously a topic of discussion here tonight. What do you make of quarterback one? What do you make of Jalen Hurts? You think it's more on him? You think it's more on the coordinator? Do you think it's more on Saquon Barkley can't run a ball to save his life? You think it's on the offensive line? I mean, where are you? I know you said it's everything, but everybody can say it's everything. If you were talking to Cilia right now, Kyle, he would tell you that's a politician's answer.
There's multiple ways I can go about this. But problem with, like Sil said about the coordinators, you're hiring drop back guys when you got an RPO quarterback. Then you got a head coach. We could fire the coordinator if we had a head coach that could call plays, but we don't. Then Saquon looks like he's playing like Najee Harris, dancing, looking for the big hole to open up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree. I agree with that. I mean, there's a lot of issues here, but so do you think they get it back on the track this year, or are you kind of looking at this year as like a wash or what, Kyle?
I have more faith in the defense right now than the offense.
It's not who you're playing. It's not who you're playing, Kyle. It's how they're playing. I'm writing that down. I'm putting this as a sticky note on my computer this week. It's how they're playing. Thank you, Kyle, for the good quote. All right, so Kyle, where do they go this year? What's their fate?
To be perfectly honest, I couldn't tell you right now, Zander. But what's the point of us making the playoffs? We look like shit. Then it's just going to be the same, keep Sirianni for another dog ride for the next year. The best thing that could probably happen this year is that they don't make the playoffs and get a fresh start out.
So you think it's better for them to collapse so that they can have a reason to make changes? Because if they make the playoffs, Sirianni's not going anywhere.
It's better to rip the Band-Aid off than just keep putting salt in the wound every year.
Yeah, it's true. All right, Kyle. You don't sound very optimistic. You sound quite stressed to me, Kyle. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, if this happened 2 years ago, what's happening for saying happen next year or the year after that?
Do you think Saquon's washed, Kyle?
I won't say he's washed. I think he's just looking for the big hole to open up like he did a year ago, and it's not.
Yeah, it's not. It's not, no doubt. All right, Kyle. Well, we'll see what happens, brother. I appreciate you joining in. This is Kyle Kokorski from the chat. Kyle, I appreciate it, bro. Thanks for joining in. Any other thoughts on your mind that you got to get out?
Give AJ the ball.
That's a good thought. That's a good closing thought. Give AJ the ball. I'm with you on that. All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon. All right, man.
All right, bye.
Later, dude. There's Kyle Kokorski. Gotta love Kokorski. Kyle, appreciate you joining in, my friend. Appreciate you joining in.